Oh, so another really, really good question. This is another personal question. I love these. So this individual asks, I'll state it as in like so what do I need to improve on to get back into the minors and to continue to move up into, hopefully the big leagues? So it's a really good question because I'm a big proponent of like identification, realism and realistic views. Obviously, I'm in a point right now in my career where, I've been released, 2-3 times now. And the more that happens and the older you get, it's just going to get harder and harder and harder to get back in, right? Like I 100%, I realize that. But I also believe that in the game of baseball, man, like you hear these stories all the freaking time about guys like being janitors and gave up, and then next thing you know, like boom, 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 things happened, things fell their way, one person liked him, and then now he's in the big leagues winning a World Series, right? Like that's the most freaking beautiful thing about this game of baseball, and that's why I'm going to be as stubborn as freaking possible until I'm just don't have breath in my lungs, until someone rips a jersey off me, because you just never know. And if I can control what I can control and put in the work and leave it all out there, then like I got nothing, right? Because again, I'm not a guy that's going to live with regrets, and that's the thing. But as far as what do I need to improve on, so for me, literally dating back to like I was 18 and I've had my first professional season, it's always been consistency for me, man. Like I could be, on a Tuesday night, I'd come in and be the most dominant freaking arm in that game. And that's not me gloating or anything. It's just fact. And then I would come back on a Thursday, 2 days later, or a day later, whatever, and I would be an ish show. So for me, it's always been consistency. I just got to find a way to be consistent. I think as I got older, and I started realizing that, and I started hearing a lot about that, hey, you're not consistent thing. Whoa, we're not focused, guys. Whoa. Hey, focus. Are we focused? Focus. Are we live? All right. Oof. Anyways, as I was saying, as I got older, that was the thing, was like I started hearing the chatter of like, you're not consistent, you're super inconsistent. Inconsistent guys do not gain trust. And as a bullpen arm, even as a pitcher, as an athlete, I guess, like trust is the number one thing you need from your manager or your staff. So then what happened is I started to try harder and put more internal pressure on myself to be consistent. So if I were to have a good outing on that Tuesday, I wouldn't even like be excited about it, because it was like, okay, I can do that, but like when's Thursday? Because now I'm putting more pressure on that Thursday outing, rather than just going out there and being me. So as I got older, I started like doing that a little bit, and I think that just made matters worse. So learning from those mistakes, and now being, however freaking old I am now, I have a pretty good idea of like how to just approach the game and how to approach, this whole consistency thing. Look, like, I don't know why my freaking camera keeps focusing over here, but I'm not over there. Is it my hand? Is that what it is? So yeah, for me, it's consistency. Like the stuff at times, man, like the stuff's been there, went to the fall league, advanced 3 levels 1 year, 2 big league camps. Like the stuff's been there. It's just been like the consistency of the stuff and stringing together, multiple months in a row of domination, and not just like sprinkling in some like, oh, you dominate there, oh, you dominate there. So consistency, I guess consistency is like a byproduct of trust, right? So maybe trust as well. Good question. Thank you for asking that. But in terms of getting back into the minors, I obviously have to show something that definitely sticks out, whether it be a 100-mile-an-hour fastball or an off-speed pitch that from a data analytical standpoint shows a very, very high upside and promise, which I think could get me in the door. And I need to punch tickets anywhere I go from now on. I need to just punch tickets. Domination. Good question. Thank you. Goodbye now.